Good evening and welcome to Cross Keys Reserve. It's round 24 in VPL 2. The Essendon Royals take on GB Suns. Evan Marco Yanakis bringing out the newborn in the pre-game walkout. It's a lovely touch. We'll take you through the team news. 2 changes for the Essendon Royals. No Graham Kelly this week, as he was out in the warm-up with an injury against Werribee last time out. Vince Leah is suspended after his red card last week, and no Brad Norton either. It's a welcome return for Phil Riccobene, who spent a large chunk of the season injured. Rashid Hayek comes in alongside Evan Marco Yanakis, Ben Smith, Diarmaid Harrington, Marcus Cotronis, Adrian DePetro. Oh, apologies for the audio issues that we've had on the stream so far. We should be coming through loud and clear now. Haven't missed much. It's scoreless between the Essendon Royals and Goulburn Valley Suns. Closest we've come to a goal. A skewed clearance from Rikabene that almost ended up in the back of his own net. Hadiemi couldn't keep it alive. But Darcy Paulick's attempt to start the counter-attack falls short. Rikabene digs it forwards. Into touch for a Royals throw. Flicked over the top by Takumi Niwa. Takumi for Adeyemi! And it's a well-struck effort and well saved by Ashton Bonsall. The best side of goal so far for the Royals. Bonsall will take no chances. It's a long punt upfield. Dealt with by Harrington. Edwards couldn't reel it in. Cleared by Clark. Keelty up for the header. Well won by Julian Gazzardi. It's come back the other way though. And there's two players on the deck as the Royals continue the attack. Katronis. Adeyemi in the wide area. Stands up his defender. Cuts onto his right. The shot is blocked. And then the follow-up effort. Only half cleared by Keelty. And ends up back with his own goalkeeper. Pigato did enough. Phil Rikabene's got a problem. This is the last thing the Royals need to see, is another one of their experienced defenders going down with injury. They're so short in the back line. Lengthy injury stoppage here for Phil Rikabene. Looks like Lewi Neon Kuru, the other player who went down in that tangle, is going to be fine to continue. Royals temporarily down to 10 as Rikabene is assessed. Hasn't been able to stay on the park this season, the former Avondale veteran. It's going to be a Royals ball, surely, no. One's missed by the officials. Did ricochet back off Kalen Trask. Lelliott's with the ball in behind. Harrington does enough to force it behind for a corner. Which Brandon Giaccarini will take. fact, that's Callum Shora who's going to be on the dead ball. In swinger with his left peg. Good ball onto the edge of the 6-yard box. Mungwa Konka. Edwards, good challenge. And Takumi gets the break underway. Adeyemi. Fleet of foot. Cuts in field. Still going Adeyemi and took one too many touches perhaps. Hayek. Smith. And the flag is up. And Julian Gazzardi just wasn't looking across his line. Paulick's long ball, it's almost squeezed through, it has. And Giaccarini sees his shot well saved by the sprawling Marko Giannakis. Crucial stop for the Royals early. It was an aimless, hopeful ball from central defence, and somehow it squeezed through. Marko Giannakis had to be on top form there to keep that one out. Fell to the GV Suns' top scorer as well, Brandon Giaccarini. If there was one player you wanted in that position, it'd be him. Kielty's header. Hayek. Well won by Lelliot. Mungwa Konka. Stands up his man. In onto his left, past two. The pass was off the mark. Ball is whipped in from the left. Niwa. Crunching, sliding challenge from Matthew Lelliot, and then struck from distance, and it's a spectacular goal for the Suns. Danny Edwards, with his 7th goal of the campaign, gives the GV Suns the lead on the road from way downtown. The strike left Marko Giannakis completely stranded. It all came from a thunderous challenge from the stalwart at the base of midfield, Matthew Lelliot, and Edwards did the rest. It's Essendon Royals 0, GV Suns 1 after 18 minutes. Kielty's header, only as far as Smith. He was beaten to the ball by Callum Shora. Harrington, back to his goalkeeper who has to get rid of it. Katronis, helped it on, and into touch. Mungwa Konka off the chest. Still Mangara Mungwa Konka. Well worked, speaks out Pigato. And sent in from the left. And well cleared by the Royals. A little shove from Adeyemi, and that will be penalised. Darcy Paulick will send this one long. Big Diag headed down as far as Giaccarini, who scuffed his shot. Takumi now, off the chest. Decent ball forwards. Might race onto the scraps himself, Takumi Niwa. Adeyemi, deft touch. Gatronis. Sent long and down the line by Bigotto. No free kick, but it will be a Royals throw for Adrian Di Petro. Adeyemi helped on. Niwa over the top. Oh, it kept the goalkeeper guessing for a moment. Ashton Bonsall. He'll send it downfield. No messing about at the back for the Suns today. Bigotto. Stayed in play, no flag from the assistant referee on the far side. Paulik. And as far as Di Petro. Headed on to Shora. And hoofed away by Ricobene. Flicked on by Adeyemi. Kazadi couldn't get onto the scraps. Header from Clark, falls straight to the Suns. Giaccarini hits the deck. And cleanly taken by Rashid Hayek. Di Petro, his pass is cut out at the last. Dug away by Liam Keelty. Hayek. Clark's header. Elliott hit the deck, no whistle. Well intercepted, and then quick feet from Darcy Paulik. That was the job. And it's helped on. No advantage, it will be pulled back for the contact on the number 15, Neon Kuru. Neon Kuru, I should say. Shora will take charge of the free kick, really too far out for a shot. And he's going to take it quickly. Edwards, the goal scorer, elects to cross this time. Clark. Straight to Elliott. Off to Kumi. And then Paulik sends it forward. See, Ricobene is right to continue after that early injury scare. Clark. Keelty's header away. Brilliant work from Ben Smith to win that at full stretch. And he sets Di Petro on the march. Header helped on. Decent connection from Julian Gazzardi. Paulik sends it wide. Mangwakonka keeps it in play. Very sharp footwork from him, and it's a cynical challenge from Dean Clark, who's going to go into the book. And a shirt pull on Mangara Mangwakonka. Shora will send it long. Rikabene. Keelty back into the danger area. Neon Kuru attacking it. And it is a foul. In fact, an offside flag up against Lewi Neon Kuru. Essentially spares Marko Giannakis' blushes. There's an unguarded net for a moment there. The whistle had already gone. Diarmaid Harrington. Rikabene. Keelty in the way. Katronis thundering into the tackle. Nothing doing, says the referee. Kalen Trask was down, expecting a whistle. It never came. Keelty's won everything in the air so far. Dean Clark puts one in behind for Adeyemi to chase. Back to Clark. Adeyemi. Oh, decent delivery too. It's off the toe of Keelty and behind to his own goalkeeper, Ashton Bonsall. There's nice shape on the ball from Adeyemi. Nyonkuru. Nyonkuru hits the deck. Royals come away with possession. Rashid Hayek. Suns managed to slow down the counter-attack again. Clark. Sends it across to Rikabene. Hayek. Hayek's ball across the pitch finds DePetro. DePetro in low to the near post. And it's well gathered by Ashton Bonsall. The Royals defence was sitting very deep, anticipating that long ball. As a result, the game's become quite stretched here. Edwards. Mangwakonka. There's two defenders for company. Clark. Well won by Takumi. Long ball in the direction of Gazzardi, doesn't reach him. And Giaccarini gets around DePetro. Giaccarini! It took an awkward bounce. And Marko Giannakis gets a fingertip to it to force it round the post. Into the box. Yeah, Marko Giannakis gets a touch and gathers at the second attempt. Mangwakonka. Going at his defender. Hacked away by Rikabene. Adeyemi couldn't get involved, thought he was offside. Katronis now. Adeyemi isolating his defender. And getting to the byline, into the mix. And Keelty knocks it skyward. An invitation for Bonsall to come and claim. Trask. Good bounce. Oh, there's a foul. Clark was sliding in. He's already on a booking here. A big decision for the referee. Looks like Pascalis Nardis is going to give Clark one final chance. And Suns feel the Royals should be down to 10 men. Perhaps it's 3 strikes and you're out for Dean Clark. It was his first offence of any note when he was booked. Callum Shora over the dead ball. Bit of strategy being discussed with Liam Keelty here. Shora looks for the back stick. It was Keelty making the late run, but it's overcooked and misses everybody. And the goal scorer, Danny Edwards, has an injury problem. The Englishman who came through the Preston North End ranks. He's had a great season for the Suns, 7 goals, including the one tonight. It would be a shame to lose him early. Doesn't look like it's too serious. Maybe just a patch-up job for a bit of blood. Clark. Ball is deflected straight to Bonsall. Yonkuru. And now Shora taking over. Mungwakonka. And as far as Rikabene, well dealt with by the Royals. Oh, Clark fluffs the clearance. Mungwakonka. And Adrian DiPetro with some pretty harsh words for his teammates there. Mungwakonka cut out. Takumi took over. Here's Gazzardi. Katronis. Oh, waited too long to play the pass. Adeyemi would already have been offside. Well, it was a good opening for Catronis there. He had the confidence to take the shot on. Clark. Harrington. Still running repairs on Danny Edwards on the sideline here, so GV Suns are down to 10 men for the time being. Harrington, Hayek. Clark. Smith now. It's Ben Smith. Out to DiPetro. Long spell of possession for the Royals here. Recycling the ball left to right. Can they find a gap to exploit? Adeyemi. Nothing doing, and it's the Suns' throw. Adeyemi got himself in a bit of a tangle, but not enough to draw the referee's whistle. And Danny Edwards returns to the action, so Goulburn Valley back up to 11 players on the park. Headed away by Trask. Catronis can't connect with his forward players. Ricobene. Wow. Free kick's gone against Ricobene. I thought it was the other way around. At least from this distance, it looked like Nyonkuru was holding Ricobene. That's not the way the referee saw it. Again, Liam Keelty will have a late word with Callum Shora, and that gives him a chance to burst into the box at high speed. Clark. Takumi was fired at him at a rate of knots, and he couldn't do anything with that, the Japanese. Trask. Mungwa Konka back to Kalen Trask. Ball stayed on the line, and it's going to be another Suns throw. So the men from Shepparton still in command of this one. Danny Edwards from long range is the difference between the two teams so far. His goal after 18 minutes, the solitary strike of the game to date. Lelliott's header. Trask. Touch into space for Trask, and then gathered well by Marco Yanakis. He'll get the play restarted with a quick, sharp throw to Catronis down the left. Adeyemi's waiting for it, and he's taken down from behind Catronis, and there's no whistle. Got a few co-commentators in the background with me tonight. Unofficial. I think you can hear what the Essendon Royal supporters thought of that non-decision. Oh, and it's missed by Ricobene, and they're in here. Nyonkuru. Oh, well defended by Harrington. They were stretched. They were at 6s and 7s there, the Royals. And the young defender shows plenty of maturity and positional intelligence to keep Nyonkuru at bay. Block off his passing options at the same time. Could easily have been 2-0 to the Suns there, and that's a very different game. So we head into the last 5 minutes before half-time. Stefan Pegasso with a long throw. De Petro back the other way for the Essendon Royals. Gazzardi battling for it. Keelty into touch. They get some headway down the right, and they've equalised. Jordan Adeyemi at the near post. The Royals, quick as a flash, are back in the contest. Brilliant ball into the near stick, and Jordan Adeyemi, the Prince of Cross Keys, does the rest. His 6th goal of the campaign. The interception from Takumi, and he did the rest himself. Sidesteps the defender. Brilliant whip ball into the near stick, and it's yet another key creative contribution from the Japanese playmaker. Paulik sees it out for a goal kick. De Petro's header. Well held up by Gazzardi. Hayek. Takumi, looping ball. Ben Smith has to head it back into play. Giaccherini trying to get a counter-attack going for the Suns. Nyonkuru was backing into Ricabene there, but to no avail. Harrington. Just over 2 minutes plus stoppages to play in this first 45. Ricabene. Long ball in the direction of Adeyemi, who's flicked header. It's cleaned up by Paulik. Ricabene in again. Katronis, he took a heavy touch. Royals were in a good position there. Mungwa Konka showing good strength to hold it up. Lelliot's. That's a classy switch of play by Matthew Lelliot. And here goes Giaccherini. Fired in low. Ricabene deflects it away. Ben Smith puts it into touch. And that's cross is well fielded by Marco Yanakis. He boots it long. Paulik's header. Mungwa Konka has 2 for company. And he's going to get a free kick as well. Have a decent couple of minutes of stoppage time, you'd imagine, due to Ricabene going down with injury, so too Edwards. Shora, nice shape on it. Well, Ricabene couldn't get there, and Keelty was arriving. Turns out, Phil Ricabene just got enough on that clearance to send it behind for a corner. And the limping Danny Edwards, who had blood gushing from a leg earlier, is going to be entrusted with set-piece duties as he tries to run off that injury. Push and shove kicking off in the Royals 6-yard box. Liam Keelty involved. Yellow card for Rashid Hayek. Lazaros Pantelides dishing out the caution. In swinger from Edwards. Clearance as far as Lelliot. Booted away by DePetro. Bonsall will be able to let that run into his penalty area. No prizes for guessing where he's sending that. All the way downfield. Lelliot gathers the loose ball. Edwards collected late. Hayek has to be careful on a booking. Oh, the ball's live. Shora didn't know it. It's whipped into the box, and Marco Yanakis is off his line to claim the cross. Locked at 1-1 in first half stoppage time. Is there a final twist in the tail? Another free kick for the Suns. Nyonkuru was held. Callum Shora won't pass up an opportunity to get the ball in the box. Giaccarini wanted it short. Shora sends it in. Field ball cut out by Clark, and that will be the last action of the first 45. The Royals found themselves behind after 18 minutes, thanks to a long ranger. It took an awkward bounce en route from Danny Edwards. But they were level in a flash late in the first half. Takumi Niwa making the interception, skipping around his defender and firing a pinpoint cross into the near post, where none other than Jordan Adeyemi was there to apply the finishing touch. Plenty of controversy in that half. Dean Clark flirting with a second yellow card. And the Suns coaching staff, including Craig Carley, having a word with the officials as they walk off at the break. But we'll take a short one here on the Essendon Royals live stream. All to play for in the second 45. Essendon Royals 1, Goulburn Valley Suns 1 at the break. Welcome back to the Essendon Royals live stream, where it's Royals 1, GV Suns 1 at the break. Jordan Adeyemi equalising after a long-range effort from Danny Edwards found the bottom corner in the 18th minute. Big second half coming up here for both sides, especially the Royals. They're in dire need of 3 points to keep their promotion hopes and their position in the top 6. Been forced into a change at the break as well. Phil Rekubene, who went down with injury midway through that first half before struggling on until half-time. He's been substituted. On comes Jack Leach, the number 16 in midfield. And Rashid Hayek will retreat to the heart of defence. They've been without Rekubene and Brad Norton, their two pillars at the back, their experienced men. Quite a chunk of this season as Adeyemi fancies one, but it's always heading wide. Paulik forward as far as Yonkuru. Run back well by the Royals. Harrington has got some time. Out to Clark, who's playing on a knife edge. He was already on a booking in the first half when he brought down his opponent on the edge of the box. Looks like the visitors have been forced into a half-time change as well. Dan Edwards, the goal scorer, forced off as Niwa runs out of room. Jude Crichton is on in midfield, the number 20. We've also seen a change at right back. Kalen Trask off. We'll stay with play. Nyonkuru brought down cynically from behind. And the yellow card is coming out. He's not been on long, Jack Leach, but he's straight into the book with his first challenge. So Mohammed Al-Ghazali has come on, the towering number 60 in the heart of defence. Stefan Pigato shifting across to a right back. We'll see how the rest of the defence shakes out after this set piece. It's Mangwa Konka who lines it up. Mangara Mangwa Konka straight at the keeper. 7 goals for the campaign, the number 16. Impressive season from the young man. Looks like Liam Keelty is going to be forced to play left back in this half with Al-Ghazali at the heart of defence, alongside Paulik. They've got plenty of height on their side from set pieces if they decide to send Al-Ghazali forwards, alongside Keelty, who's already an aerial threat. Bigato. So 3 half-time changes. See how that affects the dynamic of this game. Keelty, Giaccarini. Well, clever from Giaccarini. The Royals failed to clear their lines. It was a teasing delivery. Nyonkuru can't make contact at the near post. Pumped clear by the goalkeeper. Leach. Oh, fired across the area, and Adeyemi was so close to the finishing touch. A similar fashion to how he scored the equaliser. This time it was Julian Gazzardi with the cross. Adeyemi just couldn't turn it home. Plenty of bodies in his way. Mangwakonka hits the deck. Leach. Katronis keeps his footing. Clark. Definitely done by Leach to send Nyonkuru the wrong way. Hayek. Smith. Out to Dean Clark again. Leach. Switch of players on for DiPetro. And he finds him. Smith. Leach back out to Clark. Adeyemi skips his way through past 2 defenders. Adeyemi goes for goal. It's blocked by Al Ghazali. Adeyemi again is off balance. The second attempt and blazes that one a long way high and wide. Short goal kick taken in the direction of Al Ghazali. It's too heavy for Brandon Giaccarini. DiPetro. Crichton had his heels clipped, it seems. Play goes on. DiPetro. Long and up the line, looking for Gazzardi. Keelty will field that header relatively easily. Shora. Through the gap to find Mangwakonka. Keelty. Giaccarini, good footwork in a tight area. Mangwakonka. That's a difficult pass for Lelliotts, and surely a handball, the outstretched arm of Mangwakonka. And a cheeky nutmeg on Jack Leach. Which prompts some jeers from the home supporters. After the whistle had gone, of course. And a stray arm has caught Dean Clark in the face there. Still going to be his son's free kick. Wasn't an elbowing motion as Clark intimated, but it certainly was a stray hand into the face. Paulik float one long diagonal in the direction of Giaccarini. Ends up with Shora instead. Callum Shora's header. Cleared by DiPetro. Keelty, Lelliotts. Hooks it back in field. Headed away by Leach. Head tennis at the moment at Cross Keys. Niwa brought down cynically. And the home crowd screaming for a yellow card. sure how Matthew Lelliot has got away with that. Seemed to be a similar offence for which Dean Clark was booked for in the first half. Marco Yanakis. Big switch for Katronis. Katronis in behind. It's a great ball. And Al Ghazali does just enough to avert the danger for the Suns. Mangwa Konka battling with Clark. And the linesman is flagging for a Royals free kick. As Mangwa Konka tried to wrestle his way past the Irishman. Leach setting the tempo at the base of midfield. Hayek. Marco Yanakis. Hayek. Headed on by Gazardi. Well done, Paulik. Smith. Great balance from the Englishman. It's still absolutely anyone's game as we head into the last 35 minutes. Leach. Takumi forces it through the gap, took a touch on its way through. And Ben Smith slides in. Al Ghazali has to come across and doesn't clean up the danger. Takumi to his left, and the reverse pass is cut out. Giaccarini trying to start the counter-attack. Nyonkuru went down, and Hayek is off. It's his second booking. Howls of protest from the Royals home support. Rashid Hayek was already in the book, and the Royals are down to 10. Real flashpoint in the game here. It's Callum Shora over the dead ball. They need reinforcements in central defence, and they need them quickly, the Royals.
Absolutely horrible.
Gazzardi coming off. On comes Vincent Nicoletti to reinforce that back line. The Royals are up against it now. Shora, short routine. Giaccarini steps inside Adeyemi. Giaccarini! Off the inside of the post and clear. Incredible. Adeyemi's going to go for goal. Goodness me, Ashton Bonsall was off his line, but backpedaled in time. How that has stayed out from Brandon Giaccarini, only the footballing gods will know. Look destined for the top right corner. Doesn't get any more plausible when you look at the replay. Nyonkuru. Giaccarini took it into traffic. Leach. Katronis. Nicked off his toe, Royals throw. And the 10 men of the Essendon Royals have half an hour to withstand this and try and jag a goal of their own. It's going to be an almighty effort. They can get this done from here. The take and throw, Smith. Nicoletti will play at centre half. Usually a fullback by trade, but needs must in these circumstances. Harrington will hack it away. Keelty's header, only as far as Takumi. Leach latches onto the loose one. Centering ball for Takumi. Trickles out to Adeyemi. De Petro offering the overlap. Instead they go inside to Smith. Looks like the Royals have responded to the red card in pretty good fashion so far. They've been playing at a high tempo. Can they keep this going with 10 men? It's kick to kick between the goalkeepers there. Half an hour to play. GV Suns with a numerical advantage, but still all square on the scoreboard. Al Ghazali playing with fire, to say the least. Keelty, or Paulick, I should say. Pigato. Harrington heads to the GV Suns bench. Mangwa Konka. Back to Pigato. El Ghazali helped it on. Keelty and Giacorini wide. Instead, he'll send it long and up the line for Nyonkuru to chase. De Petro. Smith. De Petro's ball forwards. Keelty won it pretty easily in the air. Crichton. Mangwa Konka. Lelliot. Great ball over the top from Lelliot. And Callum Shora could be in. Well defended by the Royals. The Englishman Shora was in behind for a moment. We know how lethal he can be in goal-scoring positions. Second top scorer in the team this season, with 9 behind Giacorini's 10. Mangwa Konka, layoff is short. Sent into the advertising hoardings. Pigato will take the throw. Nyonkuru is the obvious target. There it goes. Pigato drives the cross in. And well defended by the Royals again. Takumi trying to start the break, but there's just too many white shirts in the way. Adeyemi the only option forward. Clark gets good distance on the throw. Leach. Leach holds off the challenge. Giacorini invited forward by that shallow pass, but De Petro's done brilliantly. Nicoletti. GV Suns player got a piece of it. It's off Al Ghazali and out for a throw, and they gain some ground. De Petro needs to take this quickly. Smith. Lofted forward by De Petro. Al Ghazali hits the deck. Adeyemi wins the duel. And it's well gathered by the goalkeeper. Crichton. Marcus Catronis just seemed to pull up a little lame there after that Adeyemi chance. Play goes on with Pagato. Harrington into touch. Mangwakonka heads back to Pagato. Hooked into the box by Lelliot. Giaccarini ought to have handled that as he controlled. Royals win it anyway. They can't set Adeyemi in behind. Pagato. Kuru in a tussle again, no whistle. Then Clark slipped as he played that pass, but it's a magnificent ball. And Adeyemi had 2 white shirts on him. Couldn't get the shot away without Mohamed Al Ghazali getting a piece of it. Keelty. Shora. Skews off the outside of the boot and into touch. Leach. Jude Crichton. Still, the Royals have acquitted themselves pretty well with 10 men. Takumi. Crichton. That's a bad touch from Crichton. And it lets in Dean Clark to strike. And beaten away by Ashton Bonsall. Last touch off Catronis, I believe. Well, no, it's going to be a Royals corner, in fact. Marcus Catronis will run up and in-swinger with his left peg. Takumi off to offer support. Pretty significant height disadvantage in that area now. It's not a bad delivery, and Bonsall has to come and punch. Harrington. Smith will let it run out for a Royals throw. It's a good effort from Dean Clark, who's of course not a left back by trade. Just filling in there today, and when he sees the opportunity, he's going to drive towards goal and have a crack himself. Clark. Good ball to find Adeyemi. And it was always dragging wide of the near post. Well, they're still creating chances. They're still having shots. Even despite the numerical disadvantage. Maybe once fatigue sets in, that will change. So far, so good for the Royals with 10 men. Yonkuru hits the deck. I don't think it was ever likely to be a spot kick. The play with Nyonkuru is in a heap. Harrington. Callum Shora charging out of midfield to press the ball. Clark. GB Suns need to take the initiative here. Oh, well done by Takumi, who slides it through. Adeyemi's in for his second. And he fires straight at the goalkeeper. What a chance. It was a beautiful through ball from Takumi Niwa. And Jordan Adeyemi really should have given the Royals the lead. On the bright side, well, still looking the more likely of the two teams. Despite being down to 10 men, they've almost played better with 10 than 11. Harrington will send it away. Stay alive. Adeyemi's kept it in. Great burst of pace from him. Inside onto his right and saved by the feet of Ashton Bonsall. He did it all himself, Jordan Adeyemi. And he couldn't find a finish beyond the goalkeeper from an acute angle. Big chance. They've had two of them in the space of as many minutes, the Royals. Another decent ball into the box. That one's going to miss everybody. Short goal kick taken. It's Liam Keelty getting closed down by Adeyemi. Crichton puts too much air underneath that one. Forward by Pigato. Nyonkuru hits the deck. It's been a huge effort by the Royals so far. Could they make it count on the scoreboard? Takumi. Missed caught. Matt Lilly at the guilty party. Clark. Big switch of play. Al Ghazali always favoured in the aerial duel, and now Brandon Giaccherini has space to attack. De Pietro charging back on defence. Giaccherini leaves him for dead. Deflected strike from Shora. Lines up with Marko Giannakis. Well fielded by the goalkeeper. That was very close to him. Did change trajectory en route. Marko Giannakis. A pinpoint bit of distribution to find Adeyemi there. Shora. Knocked down for Al Ghazali. Knocked away by Adrian De Petro. It's come off De Petro and out for a Suns throw. Nicoletti covering at centre half in the absence of Hayek and Ricabene. Had injury after injury in the defensive area this season, the Royals. It's been their undoing perhaps in the second half of this campaign, but they're still in this chase for finals football. Even a point tonight would do wonders for that goal with 3 games to play. Smith. De Petro's ball forward. Ghazali. On the way through. Petronas. Won by Shora. Michael Conker involved. Giaccherini's ball in. Well, he's put some dangerous crosses into the box. That was not one of his best. Adeyemi racing after it. And Ashton Bonsall will comfortably claim. It's been end-to-end in this second half. We still haven't had a goal. Keelty. Al Ghazali. Keelty. Mangwa Konka. Chill really starting to set in here at Cross Keys. As he sprays it out to the right flank. Former Pascoe Vale man. He's one of the most experienced in the GV Suns lineup. Oh, that has to be a booking, surely. Surely. And yes, the yellow card does eventually come out for Matthew Lelliot. Takes out Takumi Niwa with a clumsy late challenge. Marco Yanakis knocks it behind for a goal kick. 15 minutes to play at Cross Keys. All square, despite Rashid Hayek's red card early in the second half. Mangwakonka looks for the return pass and gets it. Taking on Dean Clark. He's already on a yellow and can't dive in. Mangwakonka wins it back. There's no way past the Irishman. So strong in the challenge. It's going to be a Suns ball on the far side. Takumi takes over. Really well won by Takumi Niwa. The Royals can't keep it though. Al-Ghazali. Lelliot. Shora flicks it on. Difficult one for Dimmer Harrington. Well, Mangwakonka unleashing from all 40 metres. He's capable of scoring goals. Not sure if he's capable of scoring them from that sort of range. Paulick's header into touch. Unless the Royals find a winner tonight, it'll be just 2 wins in their last 9 games here at Cross Keys Reserve. Hasn't been a happy hunting ground for them. Mangwakonka has been taken off. On comes Sean Grant, the number 7 on the right flank. In the last 12 minutes or so. Clark. Shora. Well, they were flagging for a Royals free kick. Diarmaid Harrington was being held. Play allowed to run on by Lazaros Pantelidis. Lino's flag was completely ignored by the referee there. It's clearly flagging for a Royals free kick. And that free kick will be given that time. Jude Crichton tripping up his man. Jack Leach. Is there a late twist in the tail in this one? The Royals have survived for all of 30 minutes without their 11th man on the field. In fact, they've actually looked the more likely of the 2 teams to score at times. Jordan Adeyemi with 2 golden chances, including a 1v1. Brandon Giaccarini will still be wondering how his curler found the inside of the post and stayed out. Crichton. Pigato. Grant. Little drag back from Sean Grant. And assistant is flagging for a Royals free kick as Dean Clark dives on the ball. He's done an admirable job filling it left back, even if he has got into a bit of disciplinary trouble. Paulik hemmed in his own corner. As well to buy a throw off the shins of Takumi. Little reverse from Takumi. Oh, great footwork from Adeyemi, who gets to the byline. There's no end product. Sent long and downfield. Nicoletti should have let that one run through to his goalkeeper. Instead, it's Leach who half clears it as far as Crichton. Well contested with Catronis. Lelliot takes over for GV Suns. Hangs it into the box. Well won by Harrington again. Leach. Way as far as Keelty. Smith. Pumps it downfield. Another uncontested header for Keelty. Who will sweep this up. Shora. Al Ghazali. Giaccherini. Put in a decent shift since he's come on at half-time, Jack Leach, at the base of the midfield, especially coping well with the yellow card that came his way within minutes of him coming on. Paulik. Pigato. Goulburn Valley thought they had a free kick. Instead, it's lofted forward. Harrington in strongly into the aerial challenge for the upteenth time this evening. Pigato. Crichton chasing it, but he won't get there. Still plenty of time for either side. Adeyemi. Takumi. Oh, it looked like a foul off the ball, but Takumi Niwa will wriggle free and he was being held. Whether or not Lelliot played the ball afterwards, Takumi Niwa was dragged back. Whatever happens tonight, the Royals are assured of their place in the top six thanks to Altona City's defeat away to Brunswick Juventus. Here's Clark to shoot from the set piece and he powers it well over the top of the goal. But if they can scrounge a winner with 10 men, it would carry them up to 5th place. Equal on points with 4th place Springvale, behind only on goal difference. A chance then of a home final in the playoffs. Yonkuru. Altona City are hot on their heels, level on points. Superior Essendon Royals goal difference carrying them through so far. On the live ladder, they'll move a point clear of Altona. Soft free kick, but it was there nonetheless. Marcus Catronis just contact with the back of the legs of his opponent. Sure. Free pass out to Al Ghazali. It's a miscontrol, and Jordan Adeyemi will try and nip in. De Petro. Adeyemi. A little back heel. And Adeyemi's got an injury issue. Nicoletti pulling Nyonkuru to the ground. That'll allow GV Suns to make their change. Hideyuki Ochi is going to come on for Matthew Lelliot. He's played his part at the base of the midfield. Attacking change. They have to go for it now, GV Suns. Adeyemi is going to limp on. Callum Shora with the ball into the box. And the header is well over the crossbar from Liam Keelty. Royals have defended well with 10. Jordan Adeyemi will be wondering whether his one goal could have been two. Harrington and Nyonkuru are getting into a bit of a shoving match. Marco Yanakis with a long goal kick. Well taken on the chest from Takumi Niwa. Smith, Adeyemi! Oh, nearly spilt it. It was a scuffed effort from Adeyemi, who's now holding his left hamstring again. From the looks of things, he's pulled up sore. We'll still have Maze Ali they could bring on. Fleet-footed attacker. Al Ghazali. Paulik. Bigato for Grant. Grant gets the better of his man. Well defended, but only cleared as far as Giaccherini. And Clark swings his left boot at it and clears the danger. Adeyemi ducks around his man. He's dangerous in space. Adeyemi felled. And that has to be a booking. And he's first of the match. So Stefan Pigato will continue. No complaints from the Suns fullback as he goes into the book, the latest player to fall afoul of Lazaros Pantelides. "89 minutes played on the scoreboard at Cross Keys. Niwa. This ball into the box. Harrington's free at the back post. His header is blocked by the hulking frame of Mohamed Al Ghazali. Gee, even with 10 men, the Royals have had their chances. Adeyemi trying to make a nuisance of himself with the GV Suns keeper. Left-footed delivery from Catronis. Punched away. Bonsall was fouled. We'll start with the free kick. Adeyemi standing on it. Bonsall takes it quickly. Long diagonal towards Giaccherini. Shora takes it on the chest. And the pass is well too heavy for Brandon Giaccherini. 3 minutes up on the fourth officials board to end the game. On the face of it, the Royals should be happy enough with a point, but they know it could have been 3. Will there be a late twist in this game? Forward towards Nyonkuru. And no whistle. And he gets into a tangle with Harrington, but it looked to be more of his own making. Nicoletti. As far as Adeyemi. Leach. He's got Crichton on his heels and he coughs up possession. Shora. Threaded through by Grant, but Nicoletti gets across to make the interception. Suns throw. He's stealing a bit of ground. Stefan Pigatto. Nyonkuru. Down the line for Grant. Nonkuru's return. Harrington hacks it clear. Is there a late twist in the tail at Cross Keys? Long throw into the box. Giaccherini was lurking. Foot race on now. Keelty will put his foot through this. Send it back into the danger zone. Catronis gets a toe to it. Looks to have pulled up a little lame there, Catronis. The Royals clinging on. They played with 10 men for almost 45 minutes. It's been a brave effort from the men in red. Sent away only as far as Callum Shora. Nicoletti's challenge, well won. Smith up the line for Takumi. He's not going to quite get there ahead of Keelty. And that is full time at Cross Keys. And it ends all square. Well, the Royals battling bravely with 10 men to hang on to a point. Although if Jordan Adeyemi had found the target in the second half as he did the first, it could have been 3. It's his equaliser. It saves the Royals after Danny Edwards gave the visitors from Shepparton the lead from long range in the first. Rashid Hayek's second yellow card put the Royals' position under question. They played pretty well, even when down a man. Still they will be stinging and wondering what could have been in this game, given the chances they had. Brandon Giaccherini will be thinking the same after he struck the post. The inside of the post and it rebounded across the goal line. But neither side could strike a killer blow in the second half. It finishes at Cross Keys Reserve. Essendon Royals 1, Goulburn Valley Suns 1.